live on Facebook, and we're live on Instagram. Have a seat, or you're just going to be doing your stuff?
I'll be back and forth.
Okay. Hola, mi gente. My name is Psycho, and we're here live at Airsoft Revolution 15. And we are, yes, live on Facebook, but I'm actually live on my personal page because we get more viewers from my personal page. So if you're watching this on Facebook, I'm going to share it over to Airsoft Revolution 15 and AR15 Milsim. For those of you guys that are watching on Instagram, thank you so much for joining me. And I'll give you a wave, Mr. Munoz. And I'm going to talk to you guys about... Oh, I guess I can wave on Facebook too. What's up, man? Alright, so... I'm going to talk to you guys about why the title name is BYE AR15 Milsim. So... this year... What's up, people? Alright, guys. So this year... well, actually, it's been about three years or so now.
Yeah,
3 years ago or so, we started doing big outdoor events at our at Battlegrounds, AR15 Battlegrounds, which is 79 acres of pure like uncharted land. It's really awesome. It's beautiful. We run a lot of war games out there now every month at the end of the month. So we started doing milsims. We did 4 milsims a year. And we did one in March, we would do one in the summer, we would do one in October, and we would do one in December. October was our Halloween style, dark House of Nightmares op. Well, we were going to do House of Nightmares 4 this year, but Third Coast Airsoft was hosting their first massive op in Texas, besides Starburst being massive like outside of everywhere else, but their massive op was going to be at Fort Hood, which was like not technically was their first, but it's not their first op being, that they hosted there. But either way, we didn't want to clash with them with the ops, right? Because we're going to do House of Nightmares 4 here at Battlegrounds. What was it, like the weekend before of...
something like that. It was the same month.
It was exactly the same month. And if you guys don't know us, we'd love to put a lot of heart into our stuff. But the problem is, when you have 2 op organizations that are running an event in the same month, what you're doing to the community, you're splitting them up in half. To where you have your loyal players that are like, dude, we love, AR-15, so we're going to stick with AR-15. Or we have... Starburst players that are AR-15 players that are really torn into half, to where they're like, I don't want to not go to Starburst because it's at Fort Hood, you know what I mean? And I don't want to not go to AR-15 Milsim. So what we did this year, we went ahead and canceled House of Nightmares 4 completely, and we were like, cool, you know what, that's cool, we'll just go ahead and cancel it, and we're going to help Third Coast Airsoft push their event, like we've always done with all of Third Coast Airsoft's events. We try to do our best to try to help out other organizations. We did it with Index Milsim. We did it with Overwatch now. We do it with AMS. We did it with Lion Claws when they were doing Bulldog up in Fort Hood. And we always supported Third Coast Airsoft. So we went ahead and just decided to cancel that, and we're like, cool, you know what, we'll just finish off the year strong with Overwatch, not Overwatch, I'm sorry, with Operation Final Roll, and we'll just put in all our eggs in one basket and just push that one hard. Well, 2-3 weeks ago, they ended up breaking into my truck, and they took a lot of our stuff. They took a lot of Lydia's her laptop, her business laptop. So just having to deal with that, and not only that, but they took her truck completely. So if you've been living under a rock, and not only that, I try not to bring that up a lot, just because I don't want it to be a negative thing. We had homecoming this past weekend; it was awesome. We had war games this past weekend; it was also awesome. And I didn't want to put that negative umbrella over the events. So I wanted to wait till after all this, especially with Thanksgiving coming around the corner. I wanted to wait till after all this, and gather my thoughts whether I wanted to do this or not. shout out to Jason Scott Ramirez. He came through right after Starburst, and he's like, "Psycho, can I help you guys push the event? I can make an event." And he did really well on the community page. That's now freaking deleted apparently. So he did really well with the community page to where he pushed really hard for Starburst, and he was one of the players that shined above everybody else to actually gather like a lot of the one side K forces together and you know, get them all the information they needed. And that was really awesome as a regular local player, to be able to do that and to push an event, such a big event. And he came through and he was like, "Hey Psycho, can I help you push Final Rule?" I was like, "Yeah, man." So I dump a lot of raw footage from past events that we hosted here at Battlegrounds, and he was working with it and stuff. And you know, we collabed right before they stole my wife's truck, and you know, it just, you know, when they take something from you, it's not about materialistic things, because stuff can get replaced. It's just the fact that from the times that they did it. My neighbor came out of the house and she saw the truck at like around 5 o'clock in the morning, and the time that we got up to go drop off my kids at school was around 7. So from that's mid-morning, you know what I mean? So they had to break into my truck, take the keys, and then take my wife's truck out of the driveway. My daughter was the first one out the house to go start up the truck. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, what if, you know, a thief is a thief, man. When they want to take something, they're going to take it whether you want it or not. So when they just think about it, like what if he had a gun? What if he would have shot my daughter? You know what I mean? That's kind of been like on my mind for the past couple of weeks. You know, and we got like updated security cameras all over the house. It looks like Fort Knox now. It just, you know, my mind's not in the game to be able to host an event, and I feel like it's not fair to you guys, especially when Reindeer Games is also around the corner too.
This week.
Yeah, it's actually this week. So, you know, I didn't want to put on for lack of better terms, a half-ass show for you guys. We got a customer. Oh, whatever, bro. I didn't want to put it on a half-ass show for you guys, just because I love you guys so much and you guys support us all the time with everything that we do. So I didn't want to put on an event that wasn't AR-15 worthy, you know. And we try to really do our best to try to put stuff out there for y'all, to where you know, you feel like you always felt like you paid, you know, this price, but you got like this much stuff. So with that in mind, you know, I went ahead and just canceled Final Rule 3.
For the little set screw.
Nam, can you pull over
There's
there?
a set screw.
Thank you. So I went ahead and canceled Final Rule 3. So a lot of the people that were looking forward to that, I'm sorry. Again, Final Rule 3 is canceled because we didn't think about having to replace my wife's vehicle. We didn't have to replace all the personal belongings that we had in there too. And you know, I was gonna get the trailer all fixed up so that way we can shuttle people out and stuff. And it just, you know, when you got personal stuff, you know, bothering you to where you can't perform at work, it's not a good thing. So we canceled AR-15 Milsim for like all that reasons. And again, Reindeer Games is right there. You guys, it's not like you guys don't have an event to go to. Y'all have Reindeer Games, which is cool. So you know, the show must go on. But as far as AR-15 Milsim, on the sour note, I'm gonna have to just cancel AR-15 Milsim all the way around. Just because I don't feel like we have the ability to put out an event with that much love and passion that we had before. Just again because our at least my mind's not in the game, and if my mind's not in the game, I can't do that for y'all. You know, and AR-15 Milsim, like AR-15 as a whole, the indoor field, all that, it's a big family. It's not just me. It's Lydia. It's Dom. It's it's the enforcers, it's the players, it's all you guys, and that proved to me right when it came down to homecoming. We had players from outside of San Antonio come through, and you know, we came together as a community and we had a great time. So AR-15 will still exist. AR-15 will still push forward. But as far as AR-15 Milsim, that was my baby. That was a formula that the players from the Milsims evolved every event to what it became. And you know, if everybody remembers Fall of Cerberus, how chaotic that was, and now as the events evolved and stuff, they just got better and better and better and better, and they always improved because, you know, you guys always gave feedback, and whether it's positive or negative, you still feedback to where we were able to grow and to get better. So I just want to make a public announcement to where, you know, you just didn't see us fade away into the distance. But AR-15 Milsim will cease to exist just because, again, that was my baby. And I took a lot of pride into that, to where I wanted to put a great event, and I can't right now. So I'm not going to put any more events out. War Games, yes, Ghoster War Games will still be going on. War Games is our scrimmage style game. It became a thing now, where we push all our Saturday players that we had before over to Sunday. It's a one-day event. It's still $15 to go in for an all-day admission. It's more of a scrimmage style / Milsim in between thing. That'll still be your one event at the outdoor field that we'll still be doing. I know I got a lot of teammates that still have that heart to where they want to push out bigger events. Just right now, I don't feel like I can't put out that product that I want to. So not giving up, but I'm putting it down for now. And I definitely don't. It's not because they just stole from us. It's not like, oh, I'm hurt. You know, people are thieves. They're gonna steal no matter what, whether it's you, whether it's me, whether it's anybody. It's the fact that, you know, again, my mind's not in the game, and I don't want to do that for y'all, to where I put a half-assed event out there for y'all. So definitely want to, when we do come back, I do want to be able to have the proper staffing to be able to push those events out. Man, we went to Overwatch this past November, and the staffing there alone was just like blew my mind, to where it was like, wow, you know, they're able to host the entire event by themselves if they wanted to, without, you know, the head guys in charge pushing or even doing anything. So I think that it speaks a lot for itself there. And not only that, but I want to be able to help out, you know, Zuniga with his events too, and like that. You know, the biggest killer of events is when people start stepping on each other. You know, and when one event host is hosting an event, then you have another field, or you have another big name person trying to do an event that same month. You know, you're not hurting the event host, you're hurting the community, and I'm a strong believer in you know, airsoft is such a small community worldwide that we can't be choking each other out. So I'm stepping back so that way I can help Z with his events. I can help Overwatch with their events, and you know, I already talked to Overwatch about maybe doing something in the future as far as
Future.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
Yeah, so I don't want to get too much into detail again, and not only that, but I don't want to leave the video on a sour note. I definitely do want to leave it on a good note. So another reason why we want to go ahead and take a step back in AR-15 Milsim is because AR-15 as a whole, this 2019, right? 2019 is our last full year at this location. Yeah, so if you want to come for the last full year to Air 15, or you want to make a comeback, or you've been here before, and you want to play here one last time, come through. Next year will be our last full year at this facility. We signed this lease for 5 years, and it's time for us to close down the doors on this place. And we definitely do want to move out, and we want to create a... What's up, William Soto? What's up, man? Big shout out to him. So to catch everybody up, we're no longer going to be doing events, Milsim events at all, because we want to help out. Overwatch Tactics, Third Coast Airsoft with their events, and we don't want to choke out the community by doing too many events at once at the same time and killing the community. So there's your quick review, Soto, about that. But again, Air 15 Milsim is back. Not back. I'm sorry. Air 15 is back on track as far as trying to get all our ducks in a row, and we're trying to get out of this building. I was going to talk to you guys about it. I might as well talk to you guys now. Our plans are to have our indoor field like this, but bigger. We want 2 indoor fields the size of this, with a catwalk over the top. Oh, thanks, man. So we want to do the catwalks on the top. We want to do the multi-cameras and stuff. We want to do all that stuff. We want to do it to where one of the fields, and I think it's going to be more of the tournament field, where it's interchangeable all the time. We have created a virus here that I want to say, I was going to call it a virus, but it's a virus where people are like, hey, this field's kind of been the same for the last, couple of months. When are you going to change it? Honestly, man, like, there's a lot of fields around the world that never change, and they're the same exact layout every single time you go. I can still go right now to California and go to 3 other airsoft airsoft fields, separate fields, and I guarantee you they're going to be the same ones that we went to back in 2015 when we went to Airsoft Con. And the whole and it's okay because they run the same games on those same fields with the same players, so it's like it's working for them, but we're not them. So with that being said, yes, I do plan on having a separate tournament field. Luca, I'm gonna read your stuff here in a second. Luca's been trying to push this not Speed QB, but it's a different style of stuff that I've been looking for. And I've been collabing with the Black Lions as a group as a whole for them to spearhead this to where, and also one of my comrades as well. Oh man, I'm getting buzzed like crazy. Leroy, focus, sir.
No. Maybe today. Carry on.
So, so we're collaborating to do something big as far as our mega field. We want to have the 2 indoor fields. We want to do the NERF fields separate from airsoft. So for those of you guys that have little brothers and sisters, or you have a date that you don't want to shoot them up with airsoft guns, but you want to still shoot them, you're going to be able to play on 2 separate NERF fields. For that, we want to do so much. I don't want to give too much away because then, I've kind of like told my team, Scar, I've been talking to them like a few months ago where even one of my teammates was like, dude, stop putting your stuff out there because people are copying. I was like, I know, but that's how we get better, because if they copy us, they're barely catching up, and I have a lot of passion, I have a lot of heart for this. It's not for the money. It really isn't, because if it was the case, I mean, shit, you would have been like broke a long time. We already broke. Like, Dom hasn't gotten paid like in 2 weeks. I haven't gotten paid in 2 weeks because we haven't had a good month. But we're in it to win it. That should be a shirt. In it to win it.
Copyright.
Is it copyrighted already?
I don't know.
I don't know. Google it. Yeah. Anyways, But we're still here because we love the sport. We love the community. There's been a few times where I do want to pull the plug, just because it does cause a lot of headaches. But it's okay. I mean, man, this past weekend we had such a great community come through. Shoot, we had players buying pizza for the rest of the crowd. My Boricua friends, they were like, thank you, Psycho, for creating such a place that where we can just come out and shoot each other. Boomer said that the other day on Facebook, to where they're like, where he's like, where else can you go and pay a certain amount of money and be able to shoot your friends, and it's okay. With Facebook now deleting the Salag page, man, that Salag page was around for a long time. So for those people that have never gotten that page, it kind of died out over the past couple of years. But either way, that's kind of like that's where the original community used to talk, whether it was bad or not. That's where everybody used to go to figure out what was going on. So for that to be done today, that kind of sucks all the way around. And not to mention, AR15 Milsim not throwing in the towel, just taking a lot of steps back to where we're gonna wait. We're gonna rebuild. We're gonna move first. Gotta get out of here. We're gonna move. We're gonna do it in phases. We're gonna build the indoor field. We're gonna have our outdoor field connected to our indoor field, not to where you can go from indoors to outdoors, but where you can play on two separate fields at the same location. Kind of like Texas paintball. Best place to say it. It'll be kind of like Texas paintball with AR-15 headquarters in the middle. Pretty much. That's pretty. That's nice. It's on America. Don't take that off. Anyways, if you guys don't know, haven't been to Texas paintball and you want to go to an awesome outdoor field, go check them out. Because it's definitely like a mount style field. And we want to bring that to San Antonio. I've been wanting to bring that to San Antonio for years. It just takes a lot of money, takes a lot of effort. And I have a lot of players try to volunteer and stuff, but you actually got to get it built right. You got to get it built. We did the pallet thing. The pallet thing didn't work. You guys can go to Battlegrounds right now, and the pallet thing, they're still up, but it only provides X amount of cover. We don't want to put that out there for you guys. You know what I mean? We want to put in. You want to make it look like the zombie apocalypse. You want to make it look like a movie set. We want you to have the 2-story outdoor field where you're not gonna worry about falling through the ceiling, or you're gonna fall through a pallet. So we really do want to put it out there for y'all. So how's your gun doing? Oh, we already rebuilt it, right?
Oh, there's something else that popped up.
Oh,
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, never mind. All the way around, there's a lot more stuff that we got planned coming up. Just because we're taking a step back on AR-15 Milsim just means that my focus can now be on the headquarters. Our focus can now be on this, and not just Milsim, the outdoor field. Battlegrounds will still be in existence, and that'll be just for big events, Milsim style events, apocalyptic events. Scorching Freedom events. There's a lot of stuff that we got. Again, it's just gonna be put on the back burner until we get the mega field up and running, and to where we get that consistent flow, and we'll be back. Just not yet. And again, we don't wanna overstep on Third Coast Airsoft events and the Texas Renegade Milsims events and all these other event hosts, Jokers Operatives. If you're watching. A lot of the TFS people, if they're still around, from Austin. There's just so many people that pop up, and then it takes a lot more than an idea to put on a great event. And again, that's why I'm pulling back, because it's not there right now. So a lot of negative. But with some of the positive guys, you guys have something to look forward to. You know, the mega field will be coming in within the next year or so. Except we're not gonna be telling you, oh, this is what's going on. We're gonna do it, and then we're gonna boom, it's open.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna build it.
Right.
And then we'll announce it.
Right.
So you'll never know.
So, but at least officially, you guys know why we're not gonna do Milsim events no more. Why we're not gonna do outdoor events no more. So at least you guys know why, and why our focus is now shifting to the indoor field and to the outdoor field combination on one property, mega field. You know, you have your airsofters, you have your nerfers, you have your paintballers, you have everybody in one location. That's our dream field. So, big shoot house, I guess you can call it. We have a few options that we have in mind on what we want to do with that, but definitely want to just do it. We don't want to do it like we first did it for this place. I mean, shoot, if you really want to count your ducks, you can look back to when we first registered our business name and we started doing this stuff. It's back in 2012. August of 2012 is when we first established AR15 as a business, and then we went straight into a contract for a different location that took us 3 years to get out of, because the city of San Antonio did not want a place where kids can shoot each other and think it's fun. So we went 3 years of saying, "Oh, we're coming," and it was just, and we didn't. So we had to get a lawyer, break out of that lease, come here, and now it is 5 years later. Technically, we've been around for 8 years. Oh, it'll be 8 years when we get out of here.
Yeah.
So again, guys, we're not leaving because we want to. It's because we have to. Dom can finish off with the shipment and stuff.
Dye masks.
And so, but as far as me, guys, I'm done for now. I'll talk to you guys later.
But we need reaction videos.
Yeah, oh, I'm still gonna do reaction videos. I'll still be here.
Yeah, like this is the Dirty Bird.
Oh, you want me to do a reaction video about this?
Yeah, this is the Dirty Bird.
This is your time now.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Dom take the mic.
But like it's called Dirty Bird, red black. The new i4 that came out. It's a black mask with a red lens, and then I think you'll like this one.
You can get on camera.
Fabulous.
That's nice.
Yeah, and then they came out with a new dye i5, which they call it the i5 Split. It is gray and blue with a nice silver lens on top of that. I think I'm going to take it out just so I can get a closer look at this one. You guys will be one of the first to see these because Dye just came out with these, especially around now. If you guys want Dye, we'll be taking pre-orders now for whatever color you want, and we'll see if they got them to get them for you. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Robert didn't give it justice. I don't know. Well, that's pretty much it, just this. And then we got Elite Force coming in, hopefully later today. Leroy. Yeah, baby. That's shine. Hi, Psycho. You're actually on camera. There you go. That's a cool new mask. You'd definitely be original if you came in and bought it today. So yeah. Field's gonna be open all this week. Got big shipments coming in. You guys doing Christmas shopping? Come check us out. We have really cool deals and stuff. So, Psycho wants me to quit. So, well, not quit working, but quit this stream. I hope. Anyway, so from our family to yours, live the game.